Check it in. Check it in. Let's get to it now. This is all I'm hearing on television, right? All the sports channel, everybody is lit about this championship, and all I'm hearing is Jalen Brunson, the king of NYC. When it comes to basketball, you know what I'm saying? We got hip hop. We can go 100 different ways with this, right? When you consider somebody being the king of NYC, right? You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z. You know what I mean? I can go down the line, bro. But strictly, we keeping it in the NBA, and as far as right now go, I will consider him the king of NYC. I mean, yeah. He brought a title to the Knicks after being on the drought for 53 years, right? Now I got this picture up because these are the two guys, as far as the championship go, the reasons why, you know what I'm saying, the Knicks got those two championships, right? You got Frazier, Walt Frazier, my bad, in 1973 doing his thing, right? He wasn't even the MVP of that team that won the championship, but he was considered the best player, obviously. You understand what I'm saying? It's Walt Frazier we talking about, right? So that's why I got a picture of him and I got a picture of Brunson, because Brunson making it happen now. You know what I mean? Now looking at the stats, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you gotta go Brunson, being and then looking at the fact that Brunson won the MVP. You understand what I'm saying? Big that plays a big part in it. Brunson even finishing the game. What do he have? 53 points or something like that. Finish off in the game. Let me see. 45. He had a 45-point masterpiece finishing off, you know what I'm saying, in the game, beating the Spurs team that was a dynamic type of team, right? Throughout the regular season, won over 60 games, was considered a favorite going into the finals. You understand what I'm saying? They only won one game. I know they trailed throughout every single game, but they won one game. And Brunson played a big part in a lot of those games, of course. You understand what I'm saying? Even that last game, you feel me? They just couldn't stop him in the last game. I mean, they was kind of doing their thing with him throughout the season. You know what I'm saying? Castle was, right? But that last game with that 45 masterpiece that he delivered to them, it was just too much. They couldn't handle it. Young-minded, not making the right decisions. They got some work to do. You feel what I'm saying? But you have to consider him as the best New York Knick that it is. I mean, you can't say Carmelo. You know what I mean? He didn't get the job done. He didn't make it happen, right? Can't say Carmelo. A lot of people like to say Melo in the music and hip hop. They like to say Melo. I think the word Melo, his nickname, right, kind of go with the flow when delivering rhymes and shit like that. Because that's it sounds good. You feel what I'm saying? But he's not even close to it. Did not get the job done, right? You feel me? So, and then you got Patrick Ewing, you know what I'm saying, 1999, you understand, didn't get the job done. Now, he's one of those guys that was considered the king of NY, you know what I'm saying, the Knicks, but he didn't get the job done. You know what I'm saying? Now, and I mean, until Brunson came along and did what he did this year, a lot of these dudes, even Frazier, a lot of these dudes, they just had to go sit down. You feel me? Because this right here it's like it's right now in this day and age. And then the numbers says that he killed Frazier. You know what I'm saying? As far as Frazier's stats, he demolished him. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna run some stats with y'all right now to kind of demonstrate exactly what I'm speaking of. You feel me? So in 1973, right? Frazier in the playoffs, he averaged 21.9, right? 6.2 assists, 7.3 rebounds. per game. That's Frazier numbers throughout the playoffs. Now, from the beginning all the way to the end until he won that chip in 1973, right? Brunson in 2026, right? 28.4 points per game, 6.1 assists. So Frazier had him with the 6.2, but it ain't no big difference. So there's no need to even get into detail on that. It was about the same, right? Rebounds, Frazier was a bigger guy. He had more rebounds than him. He had 7.3, like I mentioned. Jalen only had 3.2, right? Rebounds. You feel me? So you look at it, you look at that, you seen that Jalen, you know what I'm saying, scored, you know what I mean, about 7 more points than he did. So that's a big difference. That's a big difference, right? And like I said, he won the MVP. So you gotta consider that. You gotta put that in there. So when you get to as far as the last game that was played, see, Frazier went against the Lakers, right? They won against the Lakers. When you consider the last game, and you know what I mean, and then, you know what I'm saying, before the honors is given for the MVP and things like that, a lot of them look at that last game. And Frazier only scored 16.6 points. Jalen scored 32.6 that last not the last game, I'm sorry. The finals. I'm talking about the finals, I'm sorry. In the finals. You know what I'm saying? He averaged 32.6. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Brunson. And Frazier averaged 16.6. 5.2 assists for Frazier. 6.8 rebounds. He won 4 out of 1. So they had the same, they both got it done. You feel what I'm saying? In 5. They got it done in 5, both of them. And Willis Reed was the MVP for the Knicks in 1973, right? So that right there tells you a lot. That makes a big difference when you're talking about the king of NYC right there, right? Jalen Brunson, of course, got the MVP. Jalen Brunson assists per game was 4.6. So Frazier had him with the assists, right? Rebounds, like I said, 4.2 he averaged. So Frazier got him with the rebounds. But the overall 32 points per game throughout, you know what I'm saying, the finals. And then Frazier only 16. That right there tells you a whole lot. You understand? Like Jalen Brunson, even though we seen Cat doing a whole lot of help, but he only scored 2 points that last game. Now we understand Cat, you know what I'm saying, was mentioned MVP from other people out there. We was talking about it because the way he was holding down I forgot dude's name, man. The way he was holding down the alien. I'm gonna call him the alien. The way he was holding him down, we kind of looked at it like, damn, maybe, you know what I'm saying, Cat could be the MVP. Wemby. The way he was holding him down. But Brunson was showing up still and showing out. Showing out, especially the last game. Scoring them 45 points, killing it, ending it in 5 games. So that right there is the reason why I got to crown him the king of NYC. And Patrick Ewing and a lot of these other guys that they mentioned, and we can go on and on, they never got the job done. It's the reason why the pictures that I'm showing you behind me is the 2 guys that got the job done. It's just a simple fact that out of these 2 that got it done, Brunson put in more work and was more of a beast in the series, was more of the guy that got it done more in the series. Being the MVP tells you everything you need to know. Watching the games tells you everything you need to know. This guy is the king of NYC. Period, point blank. Now, we don't know what's going to happen next year, but as far as right here go, right today, this day, he holds that crown. He holds that crown. Period, point blank. And he probably hold that crown forever. You feel what I'm saying? It's going to be a long time before the Knicks win the ring. Maybe they'll win next year. I don't know. Vegas saying that they not. You know, don't nobody believe in them winning the back-to-back. But we will see. But as far as this show goes, He's the king of NYC.